Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Bert Gutter here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And this week's movie has one topic that we have delved into and one topic we have kind of tried to stay away from a little bit. The one topic we have delved into before is Nicolas Cage. Right. The second topic that we tried not to get into was religion. But whatever, we are doing Left Behind. And dude, wasn't there like a Left Behind straight to video fucking movie series with fucking Kirk Cameron back in the fucking day?
I don't fucking know.
I could have swore there fucking was.
I don't watch that crap.
Well, neither do I.
Back in the day.
Well, I used to watch Kirk Cameron Way of the Master because that was infuriating.
Way of the Master.
And then you just watch it, you would stew, and you'd just be like,
I know, because
these motherfuckers are crazy because the banana was built for the human hand by God. You know, fucking, have you ever thought about fucking somebody else, or you ever thought about fucking? That's adultery against God.
I'm like, you're getting a little too personal there, fuck. Why don't you get out of my fucking face with your crap?
Yeah. But anyway, Left Behind. Nicolas Cage, Left Behind.
I wish we could leave him behind.
I wish we could just leave this all behind and just be like, yes, Bird and Gutter, see you next week.
Burn Gutter?
Bird and Gutter. Bird and Gutter, see you next week.
Yeah, well, let's just do that then.
Alright, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. We're doing it. Nah, we're not fucking doing it. We're here. We watched it. Why not talk about it?
We're here. You're queer. Get used to it.
So anyway, I guess we didn't need to start off, all right?
Okay, we have to.
So like we said, Nick Cage is in it. He's some kind of airline pilot. No, he's not some kind of airline pilot. He is an airline pilot.
Yeah, with his long fucking pelican-like nose.
And his fucking hairline that's back to here. And like, he's so fucking crazy, his hair plugs are trying to get the fuck away from him.
I know, I can't do a Nicolas Cage face because first off, I wouldn't want to. He's just fucking crazy. Everybody knows Nicolas Cage. He's nuts.
I wish this could have been like Ghost Rider 2 or Face Off, but Face Off was cool. It's bad, but it's cool.
Bad, but cool.
Or like, you know, whatever. We're not talking about those fucking movies.
No,
we're talking about this
crap.
And we're trying to say anything to get away from this, but we need to get into this.
I would love to get away from that.
Alright, so we learned that Leah Thompson, you know, Back to the Future, Caroline in the City, blah blah fucking blah, is Nicolas Cage's fucking wife.
Yes. Really religious wife.
Yes. And they have a daughter, which is just this generic blonde chick.
Yes, and she questions God.
Yeah.
She questions
because
faith.
She's coming home, she gets off a plane into the airport, and there's these people talking to this guy, right? He's just this generic white guy, but he's some kind of hero or some sort. I didn't pay close enough attention because I don't fucking care.
I just thought it was generic fucking Indiana Jones.
Because he's giving this interview, and this fucking chick comes up and just starts Bible beating.
Oh, she beat him good, dude. She was like, "Do you believe in Jesus?" And he was like, what?
But he didn't even really get a chance because the fucking Nicolas Cage's generic white blonde daughter comes over and just fucking lays the verbal smackdown on this fucking Bible beating chick.
That's right, she Ronda Rousey her, you know, if there was such a thing. But like, I love it. After she's done telling her like, your religion's stupid, fuck you. She goes, oh, sorry I interrupted. See ya! And then dipped. I was like, well, that's kind of rude. I mean, I know the fucking Bible bitch was being rude by going, trying to shove all her religion crap in your face, you know? You can't even argue. Like, even if you put up any kind of argument, they're like, don't you believe in Jesus? They get all crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, they scare me. All religious people scare me.
Of all faiths.
I don't mean any offense if there's ones out there that believe in religion and are crazy. I'm just talking about the crazies. And even people that believe in religion, you know,
there's something a little wrong up
they
there.
can identify the crazies, you know what I mean? Not all
we went on a completely different fucking way. You went, they can recognize crazies, and I said they're just crazy.
Oh.
But anyway, okay. Back to the movie. There's a whole entire fucking soundtrack of this movie is generic jazz or generic symphony. So basically, everything in this movie
it's like Kenny G.
is generic. You got the generic blonde daughter. You got the generic fucking hero guy. And you got Nicolas Cage being generic because he doesn't freak out fucking once. I'm at least hoping for one fucking freak out.
At least one.
Remember, what was that movie?
Scraping at the door!
What was that movie we reviewed with him in? Rage, right?
Rage.
There was barely any rage, but at least there was like 2 little freakouts.
There was
nothing.
freakouts, but yeah, not enough. Not a crazy Cage.
Yeah.
I want Crazy Cage back. You know what I mean? I want that. Asshole. You know, and I want that fucking Cage back. You know? I mean, I don't want to go back to put the Benny in the back. I don't want to see that fucker. I want to see the crazy fucker. You know, I love Nicolas Cage when he's crazy. You know, dude, he did it. Remember, fucking Honeymoon in Vegas?
Yeah.
Remember how crazy he was in that? That's what I want. You know?
Well, he's been way crazier.
Yeah, when they threw in the slammer with the naked guy, and he smacked the guy in the ass, turns around, and he's like, "I need to make a phone call now." And dude, I want that Cage.
So whatever, okay. In the airport parking garage, Nicolas Cage pulls up in his car, takes his ring off because he's kind of a scumbag, because he doesn't like his wife anymore because she's ultra fucking religious and he's not down with her fucking religiosity.
Yeah, but like if my wife was that hell bent on everything, would be like, "Oh, honey, would you want some tea?" She's like, "Is that what Jesus would want?" You know, that's what I would expect. I'm like, "Oh, you know what? Fuck you, man. We're gonna have popcorn and I'm gonna jerk off all over your back." Yeah.
So anyway,
tell that to Jesus.
At the airport, he's like, flirting with this flight attendant, and then he sees his daughter. So they have a fucking reunion, and it ends up going blah, 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 and then, of course, God.
Of course.
Because now there's a whole conversation about mom and God, and...
Every conversation in this movie ends up going to God, and you're like, ugh. I mean, even if you're religious, when you're watching, you're like, oh,
that's enough.
Stop it.
No.
Even God would be like, all right, fuck, we get the point. I mean, God don't want to hear about himself all the time. Maybe he wants to watch a fucking action film. So Nicolas Cage bites somebody's fucking nose off, go crazy.
Well, maybe he doesn't exist.
Maybe he doesn't exist, but if he did, and I'm an atheist, but I'm saying, if he did, I would not want to watch that bullshit. I would not want to hear about myself all the fucking time.
Okay. Nicolas Cage gets on the fucking plane, takes the fuck off. The daughter meets up with generic white hero douche.
And they
Is it okay if I call somebody in a religious movie a douche? Oh, well, I don't fucking care. He's a generic white fucking douche.
Who cares?
So anyway, right, so they have this long-ass fucking scene that evolves into what? Blah, blah, blah. Fucking God? Come on, 5 fucking minutes. 5 minutes of this fucking movie, I want to go without a conversation that leads to fucking God.
Yeah. I mean, they're like, hey, want some cotton candy? I don't know. If God could tell me the truth, it's like, shut up! Jesus Christ! I know it's a religious movie, but can we move on?
So blah, blah, blah. Blonde generic fucking daughter goes home, has a conversation with Leah Thompson, guess what, about fucking God again, and then decides to hang out with her cancer-looking brother. Because, I mean, he's quite sickly looking.
He's not cancer-red. He may be a little goofy when he walks and runs, because every time
But anyway, he takes him to the mall. They're all hanging out at the mall, and it keeps cutting back to Nicolas Cage up in the fucking sky with a whole plane of D-list fucking actors, like the little dude that's... I don't even know what the fuck he's from right now.
Like the little guy from the Pirate of the Caribbean.
Yeah. And fucking the dude with the bolo tie, I can't remember what the fuck he was in.
Oh, he's been in all kinds of stuff. JFK, he's been in all kinds of movies.
And other people, too. Because the co-pilot was somebody I couldn't fucking pull out of my head. But whatever, they're all D-list fucking celebrities. So it cuts back between the fucking mall and that, and then it back to the mall again, and she's hugging her brother, and then bloop! People disappear, and she's just holding clothes.
Just like fucking Yoda did, when Luke was talking to him and shit.
Yeah.
Rest now. But it was much quicker than that. It was just like poof.
And then it goes up to the plane, and people were gone there, too.
Yeah.
People are gone fucking everywhere. All over the fucking... Guess what? It's the fucking rapture. People were gone. Surprise!
Yeah, whatever. I mean, what would you expect in a religious movie, dude? Did you expect nothing like this?
All that's great is the Asian dude keeps thinking it's fucking aliens. They were abducted. They were abducted.
The little guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, the Asian dude.
Oh, the Asian dude?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I forgot about him. he was the one that like was telling off secrets to what's his name.
Yeah.
And you're like, why the fuck are you just telling this random?
But then you
all
realize
this
he's
stuff?
crazy because he's talking about Area 51 and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, of course.
So, while all this stuff's going on, panic and stuff in the sky, panic on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Generic blonde daughter is leaving the mall, and a small, like, Cessna-type plane crashes, and it
really
explodes, and she's all like,
It was really crappy CGI. She's like, eh.
She just kind of wanders around
Yeah.
the urban landscape that's all fucked up, while Nicolas Cage is dealing with fucking all the chaos up in the fucking sky on the plane.
Yeah, I like, this whole thing took place on a plane. On this plane. The whole fucking thing.
Get this god off my motherfucking plane!
Yeah!
Get this motherfucking god off this motherfucking plane!
This motherfucking religion on this motherfucking plane! We needed Samuel on this.
For real!
Dude, Samuel would have straightened shit right the fuck out. I believe Samuel L. Jackson is one guy who could stop the rapture. He could just say that shit up into the heavens and they'd be like, oh fuck, we pissed off Sam. Alright, let's stop. Everybody stop. Put everybody back.
So whatever, the blonde generic fucking daughter, she makes it home, finds Leah Thompson's fucking gone to heaven.
Who cares?
So whatever, a chick on the plane gets an air marshal's gun, waves it around for a little bit, blah blah, preachy, blah blah blah, praise him, blah, oh, blah.
Take all my money.
But anyway, yeah,
the religion. One thing I have to say, and like especially, it's okay.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. No, I'm curious.
Your eyes.
Do I need to? Are you going to defend religion? Is that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Your eyes were saying, "Be careful."
No, I'm thinking you're going to fucking defend religion, and I'm going to have to smack you down like the generic blonde daughter did in the beginning.
No, I was gonna say just based on personal things. You know what I mean? Like religion likes to prey on old people.
Yeah,
like, a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and they're
everybody likes to prey on old people. All con artists like to prey on old people. Of course they do,
but like religion's not supposed to do that shit.
Religion is a con.
I know it's a con, but they're playing on.
But anyway, we're kind of veering off.
I don't like it,
and we're getting a little into our too personal feelings on this.
What do we fucking hate?
That religion? We were trying to stay a little bit away from. But whatever. Okay, so Nicolas Cage starts finding religion. Surprise! Fucking surprise!
I thought I was bagging flight attendants and shit and doing coke.
Blah blah. More fucking god. Blah. The daughter climbs up on top of some fucking metal structure, is able to make a phone call to Nick. What fucking ever. And Nick's like, we need to find a place to land because nobody's answering our fucking shit on air traffic control.
I'll go and just
find a place.
Blow some shit up.
So she gets on a motorcycle, drives it for a while, gets off the motorcycle, gets into a truck, drives for a little bit, like, Dad, here, I found this freeway. Yeah. We can't see it.
And there's
she's like,
gas tanks everywhere.
So yeah, she sets off this fucking signal explosion. They come down crappy CG-wise, go through the fire, lose their fucking rear fucking landing gear, and land, more like crash onto the ground.
And slide a bit.
And then they all get out, the people that, that didn't disappear, and they all kind of hug, and it's all supposed to be like kind of happy, but then they look around and the one dude's like, it looks like the end of the world. And the daughter's like, no, it's only the beginning of the end of the world, is what I would assume. Because they were really trying to like leave room for a fucking sequel.
For a sequel? Yeah, fuck you.
Ain't gonna fucking happen.
Ain't gonna happen. And if it does happen, we'll review it. It'd be very upset about it, but we will review it. Fuck!
So yeah, anyway. Yeah, that was that.
That was that.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say this. Look, even when Jehovah's come to my house and shit, they're like, you know what I mean? They're like, we talking about Jesus? I'm like, no. I'm like, but I start talking to him anyway, because, they're nice people. Yeah. You know what I mean? And there's no reason to be like, fuck you! Like a total jag-off to him. I just won't do it. You know what I mean? But like if a conversation just goes right into God, I'll be like, look, I don't want to talk about it because I'm an atheist.
No, that's not true because in real life, if that happened, you'd just be sitting there going, yeah. Yeah.
Praise him.
No, you wouldn't even say that. You just like the person would be talking about God, because I've done it myself many times.
And you just go,
yeah.
And they're like, God's gonna come down and rip your balls off. And you're like, yeah. Because you just want to end it.
Yeah, you just want them to shut the fuck up, but you don't want to get it. You don't want to get into that conversation where you're like, I think you're a dumb fucking idiot, asshole, cocksucking motherfucker. No, you just go,
I'm like, wow, you believe in fairy tales? So Cinderella's real and everything? You know, pumpkins turn into fucking carriages, don't they?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And people walk on water and turn fucking water into wine and shit and just have magic births.
And on that note, for Burn Gutter, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. We'll see you next week.
Netflix are like, we want to distance ourselves from religious hating dudes. Yeah. They've already distanced themselves. They won't even acknowledge us.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I guess we'll just keep on licking their balls, huh? So right now we've been giving Netflix head for about 2 years.
Probably more than that now.
And when are we going to get a reach around?
We ain't getting nothing. The only thing we're going to get, like we've said before, is cease and desist letter. Saying stop using our name, you fucking anti-religion, fucking...
We're not anti-religion.
Male chauvinist, titty talking, fucking pussy lip fucking talking motherfuckers.
Pussy lip talking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well you do say that a lot.
Not a lot, but enough.
Enough that they're going to be like, and you do that, you're a gassy dude.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to be associated with fat people either.
That drink beer and smoke weed and smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
And
religiously.
Work shitty kitchen jobs. Cooking food.
That's your
for
religion right
people.
there. Your religion is marijuana. Because if there was a marijuana church and you had to be involved in it, you would be involved in that.
Well, if there was like, if the first communion or communion was like smoking weed, then yeah.
First communion.
Because it'd be on the fucking church. And the church would be like, alright, come up here and take the bong.
You know, and I can't say, like it doesn't exist, because it does exist. There are weed churches. That's fucking weird, There's weed everything. Just to legalize it already. Jesus Christ, there's restaurants, there's everything you could possibly imagine is there,
Alright, Snoopy Green, stop pounding it into my
I'm
fucking head.
not pounding it into your head. I'm just saying, I don't know why there's still a fucking debate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how could there still be a debate? It doesn't have the same effect as alcohol. Obviously. So where's the debate? Why aren't we not opening up weed shops on my street corner? Because I can dig it.
Right, your senator, right, your congressman, and
oh, really?
Oh,
thank
happen.
you very much, your Condoleezza.
You'll get your fucking form letters sent back to you, be like, thank you for your interest in blah blah fucking blah.
We are sending a SWAT team to your house right
as
now.
we speak.
They will kick in the door, shoot your dog, and more than likely fuck you up, and then take you to prison where you will mysteriously die.
And then take all of your stuff.
All of your stuff, And if you just so happens to be black, they will probably fuck you up some more at the police station, and you will die of a spinal injury.
So Nicolas Cage gets on the plane, and there's, so Nicolas Plane
gets on the cage, and then your brain is just went total meltdown.
Oh, it's God trying to intervene and stop me from doing
That
this.
is great! God is trying to come down and stop you from doing this fucking review. He's like, no, it's done. Look, it's done.
Pretty soon I'm going to start fucking foaming at the mouth and speaking tongues.
You start doing that, I'm getting the fuck out.
So,
That sounded